I've been meaning to do this and putting it off because I'm scared. We are to subdue all the animals in nature and have dominion over them, which is fucking vile and violent, actually. God creates Adam from dirt, realized that that should mean that we have a kinship to the earth, have a deep love and respect for the earth as creation material, and that we wouldn't exist without the earth. God said to subdue and have dominion over, so that trumps it, I guess. I've read it several times. Never registered that there was another important tree in the Garden of Eden besides the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and it was the tree of life. But I'm at the beginning of my journey through this fucking book, so I don't know. But definitely never heard Christians talking about it. As I'm going through this adventure, I am comparing 3 versions of the Bible. One is like a scholarly version, and then the New King James Version and the Amplified Version that is a little bit more emotionally manipulative from just what I've read a little bit so far. It implies that Eve was stupid and reckless and awful and whatever. And by extension, all of us, but especially women, may freely and conditionally eat the fruit from every tree of the garden, but only from the tree of knowledge, in parentheses, recognition, of good and evil you shall not eat, otherwise on the day you eat from it you shall most certainly die because of your disobedience. Which, by the way, is a fucking lie, or a lie by omission, because they didn't die, and if God meant that they would die eventually if they ate from it, that's a fucking lie of omission, because, like, he's making it seem different than it is. What stood out to me is that the tree of knowledge, in parentheses, recognition. So it's not even that the knowing the difference between good and evil, which, what the fuck? Why would that? If God is going to be so obsessed with sin and, like, the difference between good and evil and whatever, why would you not want them to know the difference between good and evil? But also, in the Amplified Version, it specifies that it's not just knowing that's the problem, but recognizing, which just is so, maybe it's just me.